Some news from Washington, D.C. The Senate has voted to reject President Trump's border emergency declaration. And joining us now with the details, Yahoo Finance's Jessica Smith. Jessica, is this setting the president up for a veto?
It is setting the president up for a veto, and we just got word from White House Press Secretary. The Pool reports that she said she came out of the office to tell reporters that there's nothing new yet, but the White House has been clear on their position in recent statements. And let's look at the list here. 12 Republicans voted against the president on voting for this resolution. We have Alexander, Blunt, Collins, Lee, Murkowski, Portman, Romney, Rubio, Toomey, Wicker, Paul, and Moran. So we have a group of 12 Republicans who are bucking their party and voting for this resolution. This does set up a battle over the veto. The president said earlier today that he would veto this resolution if it made it through the Senate. He went on to say he does not think his emergency declaration is going to be overturned. He thinks that it will be upheld in the courts. That is up for debate. We'll wait to see how that plays out. But it doesn't look like Congress has enough votes to override the president's veto. So while the president is set to win this portion of the debate here, he is doing it over a clear majority in Congress. And just a note for how significant this is, the AP reports this is the first time Congress has voted to overturn a president's emergency declaration since that law was passed in 1976. So this is a big deal for the president's party to go against him on this move here. And we heard many Republican senators today say that while they agreed that we need more border security, they even agree on the president's wall, they think this sets a dangerous precedent, and they wonder what a future Democratic president might do if they might declare a national emergency on climate change to get the Green New Deal, something like that. So that's the argument we've heard from a lot of Republicans, again, those 12 that voted for this resolution today.
So play this out for us just a little bit about what happens next. If a veto comes down for the president, would we expect that these 12 Republicans then will vote in a similar way to try and override? Will they be spending time trying to lobby and get other Republicans to join them? Or was this just a one-time a vote on principle, but really when it comes to push comes to shove, this will go through and will not have an overridden vote?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the House first, if the House even takes action to try and overturn the veto, because it's pretty clear they don't have the votes. So I don't think that we're going to see any more action in Congress here if the president does issue this veto, as he says he will. So I think what this ultimately means is that this is going to be up to the courts. And it looks like President Trump has tweeted, and he just tweeted one word, veto, exclamation point. So I guess that answers the question of what he's going to do. The president saying, again, he is going to veto this resolution.
Wow, I love 2019.
Sure.
It's really awesome.
What a moment. Hold on, we're getting a live tweet here. It says veto.
That's super helpful. We don't even need the press secretary to come out. We know what's going to happen. Jessica Smith for us with the news. The president has tweeted veto. Twitter, I mean, look at Twitter. But meanwhile, it's down 1%. But it is the...
and they just can't get above like a certain threshold of users.
There is the stock.
At least it's still working.
It is working for them. Yeah, it's funny. Just change the V to a B.
Look at the first reply. Veto.
Okay, we'll have more on this if anything develops out of D.C.